Hello and welcome. I am Stacey Thomas, author, ALS advocate, film producer, and talk show host. I'm here to motivate, educate, and entertain. Join me on YouTube every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Stacey Thomas Talk Show, where we have powerful discussions centered around health, relationship, careers, and everyday conversation. Follow me on Facebook, I am Stacey Thomas. On Instagram, Stacey Thomas Talk Show.
Welcome to the world's biggest showdown. Come on, come on, come on. This is what you waited all year for. What she act like, y'all? She's a go-go chick. She's a go-go chick, y'all. I say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, one day I was eating sweet potato pie, and thing putting in work, and she caught my eye. In the city, so you know your boy had to try. Where they be hunting, fishing, cooking, oh my.
Hey, everybody. This is I am Stacey Thomas, and this is the Stacey Thomas Show. I do hope everyone's well, and like I always tell you, I'm going to bring you great guests. I'm going to bring you people that are going to bless my platform and bless you. And in this case, let me tell you, straight out of Richmond, Virginia, right? I'm in Virginia. I'm not in Richmond, but how did I miss him? But let's not be upset. I don't know how you may have missed him either. We're about to talk to BooCoo out of Richmond, Virginia, about his music career and all the things he has going on. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm blessed.
Blessed. I know that's right. Oh, the way the world is now, we are blessed, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
BooCoo, first let me say thank you for taking the time to come on my platform.
No, thank you.
I really appreciate it. And I got to say this, I've been to some open mics in Richmond, right? I haven't been the last probably 2 years. Well, probably, okay, it's been a few years. And I know that Richmond, Virginia has a lot of talent, but I also know that a lot of people that are blessed with talent in Richmond and the surrounding areas, well, some of the people that I've spoken with, they tend to leave the area because they say not much is going on in Virginia. But then I hear about you, and I hear you got a following in Richmond. So I got to ask you, first of all, what makes you so special?
I don't know. I did it on a different platform, I guess I can say. I was trying to do the music scene, wasn't getting much traction. So I decided to do some hosting. So I started hosting karaoke. We made it a little different where I was a singing host. So, in between songs or in between, before we go to maybe a musical break or something, I would sing a song or two. And that's how I ended up getting my following.
That's how you end up getting your following. How long have you been singing?
Oh, probably since 8 years old.
So I got to ask you, so now when I see the videos when you're holding your line dancing, right? Or like when I saw your newest video when you did the audition for the dancers, you're pulling the ladies. You're pulling the ladies out.
Yeah, I got to.
You're pulling the ladies. So when you were 7 and 8 years old, were you running around the house getting the attention of your mother's friends that were coming around with your singing?
Well, actually, I was shy back then singing wise. I used to just do that by myself. My mom actually told me I was probably singing like at about 2 or 3, but I didn't really know what I was really doing until about 7, like actually singing. But I was scared to sing around people. I was more of a dancer back then. I would dance for anybody back then.
So is that how you came about with the singing and you're combining the dancing with it also?
Yes, ended up getting in a dancing group where we kind of did a talent show where one of our biggest groups was New Edition at the time. We did a talent show during New Edition. Just at school, it was something I wanted to do, try to break off my shyness. Everybody knew I could dance, but nobody knew I could sing. And I didn't think I could sing, but the group kept pushing me, said, come on, sing. So we did it. And from there, that's when we started doing the teachers' daughters' birthday parties. And then went to the Apollo. And long story short, the music bug just was, the singing bug just was in me.
So let's not say it like it's no big deal. You said you went to the Apollo. How did you end up at the Apollo?
The funny thing is, we were rehearsing for a performance. It was at Dogwood Dale. It was outside. It was hot, so we had a big boom box. So that's how we used to rehearse and just practice. Because our family members was kicking us out the house because we make too much noise. So we went over there, and one of the Apollo scouts heard us and seen us. We were still in school, asked for our parents' permission, went up there a couple of Wednesdays. We actually won, actually almost got signed, and didn't happen. But we met some celebrities, and the person that tried to sign us, I'm not gonna say his name right now because hopefully I'm gonna meet him one day. He can actually say, hopefully he can remember that day, but I doubt it. But yeah, so that would happen.
Well, you never know. You never know. And it don't hurt sometimes, like if you are promoting on social media, maybe hashtag that person. And
Well, could. Yeah.
even behind that, say, do you remember me? And be specific the year, because some people, especially people that recognize talent, some people have a good memory. You know what I mean?
That's true. Well, back then I had a whole lot of hair. I had actually braids. My hair was long. So I'm a little different, little gray. I had all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was actually, the group was It was Teddy Riley. He was looking for talent. He took us under the wing and I think he ended up picking High Five or whatever to do, cover the song that he wrote. But actually gave us a chance, had a contract in hand with a lawyer that we had looking at it, but some of the parents didn't want, us to go. So by us being a group, we always say if one can't go, none can go, and we lost out on the opportunity.
Well, you know something, let me tell you. Sometimes when we think it's time, it's not time, right? And you've gotten older, you don't have the braids, you got the beard, but beards are in now. So you never know who's going to sign you. Just, somebody's going to say, you know what, that's a good look right there. But but the R&B, so I'm looking at what you have online, and I'm following you, and I see R&B in one place, and then I see Southern Soul. Are you, did you transition from one to the other, or are you doing both?
Actually, I'm doing everything.
You're doing go-go too, right?
Yes, I'm doing everything. I'm a product of the 70s. I was born in the 70s. So my musical influences start from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. So that's what you'll hear from me. You're gonna hear some funk, you can hear some soul, some traditional soul, you can hear some go-go, you can hear some house, you can hear some Southern soul. So I'm a man of many faces, I guess.
Faces. So Sundays in Richmond, Virginia, where are you at on Sunday nights?
Mostly I'll be at the Crafty Crab in Richmond, the one in Southside Plaza.
And you're singing and dancing?
Well, I kind of cut back. I used to host there, and then now we got the new crew called the Sounds of K&K. And I host with them every now and then as a special host. But I go there because that's where it all started for me, getting my fan base. They actually used to let me sell my clothing brand and everything from in there. So it kind of like, that's like home. So I always go. And plus, every time I have a single, the Sound of K&K will play it, and everybody knows the song. So it's just great.
Wow. And speaking of your clothing brand, you had an interview. I didn't get to watch the entire interview, but you were at the part of saying some of the things you have going on. And I'm like, what? I thought it was just singing and dancing. So tell us about the clothing brand, how that started.
The clothing brand started actually through this the crazy part. It started right around when COVID was about to hit. That's when it all came to me to do a clothing line. I wanted to do music. That's when in my mind I decided that I need to go all out and do something. I've been doing music forever, but I never put out anything. So I said I wanted this to be my stage clothes. So when I first put it on Facebook, everybody was inboxing me to buy it. So then, boop, light bulb hit. Said, okay, BooCoo brand clothing, and from then on, then the COVID hit. I quit my job. Was doing it for 2 years, pretty much 2.5 years full time. That with the hosting and trying to build my fan base and all that good stuff. So that's how all of that started. So BooCoo brand was really an accident. It was more for me, for me to be on stage, because this is actually my signature. How I write my signature. So
Wow.
it just so it just happened like that.
And you quit your job?
Yes, I did.
You quit your job because you've been singing and you started your brand, so you saw that kind of growth that you said, you know what, I'm done with this and I'm going to do me.
Well, that too. I was working at Philip Morris at the time.
Look at me.
And it was just
Look at me, BooCoo. Go ahead. You quit Philip Morris. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I quit Philip. Yes, because it's a lot of overtime there, a lot
Right,
of forced overtime there.
right.
So I could never do what I really wanted to do, and I really wasn't happy. So when you go into a job every day and you're miserable, and every time I had a performance or I had an opportunity to do something, even was to go to the studio, I was forced to overtime or I had to stay over.
Wow.
So I missed out on everything. So I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna do what I want to do, because I felt like I worked hard all my life, I took care of my family, and this is me time.
I know that's right. And so you have a team.
Yes.
Would you like to say who your team members are, or?
I got a lot of team members. I only normally name the two people, but I do have a team. I have Team
Okay.
BooCoo, which
Okay.
consists of my background singers. Um,
Okay.
I have somebody that does my clothing line that's in Team BooCoo. I have my
Okay.
manager, AK, and my producer, Fred. And
Okay.
behind the scenes, and I have a lot of people from Team BooCoo to help promote, that help me with some of my visions, that just help me with everything. So I got a nice team, and I don't want to leave nobody out, because sometimes when you get to talking, you be
I get
like,
it.
oh, like you ain't say my name. So that's why I say Team BooCoo.
I get it. I get it. And I'm curious as far as like building a team. So when you first started out, was that something difficult? Like, did you go through a few managers? Did you go through a few promoters? Like, how did you get to the point where you are now, for people that are watching, that are trying to get themselves together, the music groups or local or somewhere else that's watching the show? How did that happen for you?
For me, it was just God, I believe, sent my manager. I wasn't looking for one. Actually met her on one of her podcast. I was a guest in her podcast, um, and somebody that I was with kept telling her I could sing. So she got tired of the person telling them that. So she gave me She said, "Sing something." I didn't come to sing. I really just wanted to chill. So when I started singing, that's when she started asking me where I be at. Da da. Then she started coming to Crafty Crab. Da 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 da. Make a long story short, as I was getting this musical career together, that's when I met um, Fred, the producer. We was putting the song together, um, and she called me to a podcast to be a guest, and she just was going hard for me. So my wife asked her, and I asked her, and she agreed. So that's how that happened. And then everybody else just fell into place. Of course, my wife was on the team, and everybody else, as far as some of my background singers I've been knowing for a while through karaoke, they are great singers. There's a lot of great singers in VA. So before the COVID happened, we was going to do something. I was going to do a thing called Karaoke All Stars, where we was going to do karaoke, but it's going to be a bunch of great singers. And with the first 30 minutes, we was just going to sing popular songs and like be the artist. So like say if I was going to do Prince, I was just going to do like 2 or 3 cover songs of Prince, and whoever could sing this, sing that. Then we're going to just open it up to live karaoke. We're just going to try to take that across, all through Virginia and wherever we could go. Then the COVID hit. So it's like that's how I met a lot of my singers and background singers and my dancers and all that. So everything has pretty much just been natural and it's just been fitting.
Wow. And I see James Allen, my childhood friend from my neighborhood. He says BooCoo music is the man. Really, James? No, I'm only kidding. I love Southern Soul Chick. Shout out to High Frederick Andrews. So I'd like to, before we find out exactly how we follow you, I'd like to play something by you, and then we'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to the world's biggest showdown. Come on. This is what you waited all year for. What she act like, y'all? She's a go-go chick. She's a go-go chick, y'all. I say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. I say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, one day I was eating sweet potato pie, and thing putting in work, guess you caught my eye. In the city, so you know your boy had to try. Where they be hunting, fishing, cooking, oh my. So I asked my homie, yo, who she be? He said the drinks cost money, but the honey is free. She don't play no games like a one-night stand. And if you get a phone number, you a heck of a man. The girl holy ghost, body right like a scripture. She look like her mama, and she act like a sister. See, I'ma buy a drink and tell her who I am. Say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. One of the baddest motherfuckers that ever do a go-go chick.
BooCoo.
What's up?
I like the go-go.
Okay, so you play Go-Go Chick the remix.
So BooCoo, how do we follow you? How do we see what's on your clothing line? How do we find out? I've got your website, but to be sure, how do people just follow what you're doing and support what you're doing?
You can follow me on Facebook. I got 2 pages on Facebook that you can follow me on. Is BooCoo Brand Clothing, that's for the clothing line, and BooCoo Music. That's on Facebook. On Instagram, it's just BooCoo11 on Instagram, and you can see everything. And I also got BooCoo Brand on Instagram. Of course, the website www.boocoo11.com, and we're in the process of trying to get everything on the web page so everything can link up. So wherever I'm performing it and whatever I'm doing, should be on there.
It sounds like you've got a great team.
Yes.
That's promoting you. I know I've spoken to High Frederick. He's hyped about you. You probably already know that. He's excited.
Yes.
And listening to you talk about your apparel and everything. I'm happy for you. I'm wishing you huge amounts of success.
Thank you.
I will try to come to one of your events when you're doing the line dance. But
okay.
I've been told that I'm the only sister that has no backside and no rhythm. So I'll be the one in the back trying to learn.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
But I do hope to meet you, one day soon. And like I said, wishing you the very best. And please feel free to come back underneath the post of this show and post anything that you need to promote yourself and all that you're doing. And thank you once again for blessing my platform and giving me the time to talk to you, superstar.
I appreciate it. And I want to thank you for just giving me this platform, because this is why artists leave Virginia, because we don't get a lot of love from the people that we trying to do the music for, and I want to do it for my home. So if I gotta leave, I gotta leave. But I'm trying, VA. I'm trying.
Now, don't get me started now. I was trying not to hold you up, but I'll say this. We can only try so much. How do I say this? If you're not getting what you're getting where you are, why do I have to wait for you?
Correct.
I may just have to keep it moving.
Right, correct.
Because what we're doing, a lot of times, this is just me. You didn't ask me. A lot of times, this is what I found. It's people outside of the area that support me the most. Maybe it's because the people that's close to me don't understand what I'm doing. Couldn't imagine seeing someone that's close to them doing what we're doing. And that's okay. So if you have to branch out, BooCoo,
right,
you branch out.
Trust me, that's what I've been doing. You're definitely correct, because everywhere I go outside of VA, embraces me, show me love, plays my music on their radio stations, all of that. I can't get it here.
Well, and maybe it's the right people haven't seen you here. Because and a lot of times people are enjoying your music. They just might not be, I'm going to say this. If you know BooCoo, if you like BooCoo's music, don't keep him to yourself. Post him on your page. Share his music on your page. Help him out. Let him know that he doesn't have to go anywhere, because us local people love him too. Right?
That's right.
Keep doing you, because people see you. They see
Thank
you. They see you. And anytime you know that this is your gift at 7 years old, man, enjoy yourself.
I will. And I got one more thing for you. I got an original Christmas song coming out in about 2 weeks.
Okay. And when you bring it out, tag me.
I will.
I'll share it. Okay.
Oh, I will. I hope you like it.
I hope I do. Is it go-go?
It's not go-go, but it's an original Christmas piece. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay. Tag me. I'll share it. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, and take care of yourself.
You do the same. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Hey, for my local friends, listen, thank you for watching. Do me a favor. Follow BooCoo Music. Go to his page, like it, follow it. Go to the website. It's up here on the screen, right? Check him out. If you want to book him for an event, or you want to find out when he's having an event, hit him up, okay? Not saying that I've got a personal connection with him now, but if you're trying to reach him, you can't reach me. Reach him. Send me an inbox. I'll touch base with his promoter, and let's see what can happen, all right? No excuse if you're looking for him. And I'm going to remind you guys, don't stress too much about yesterday. Don't worry too much about tomorrow, because if you do, you just might miss living today. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for watching.
Welcome to the world's biggest showdown. Come on. This is what you waited all year for.